Sorry, guys. Let me adjust this mic. Hello. 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 How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing this evening? I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope everyone's settled in and ready for an amazing night. Ooh, just broken now. Dang it. Guys, as we get in, tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Let's get the shares up. I have the little daily gift goal, which is to love you very much. If we can knock those out a couple of times, it'll help push us out to the FYP. Send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. It will help boost the live. And if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, right, which I understand, like last of a dying breed, right? Got it. No worries. I understand. But if you're someone that for some reason today still says that you somehow support Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box, because we are only looking for the debates. With that being said, let go.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing.
Bow, bow.
Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
What?
No
guys, tap the screen, please.
Better know your stuff.
Tap the screen.
Step in, don't you wanna?
Yeah.
Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Step in if you dare. You dare. Hit hard like a punch.
Guys, I don't know what I did with my chapstick.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
It's not good. This is an emergency.
No cap, no shit.
I have no idea what I did with my chapstick.
Step in, don't you wanna?
Dang it.
You wanna Sparring with Santana.
This is bad, guys. Actually, you know what? Got an idea. Tap the screen, share the live. Knock out the daily gift goal. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Step in, don't you wanna Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place. This is flame space.
It absolutely is.
Sparring with Santana.
This is a flame place. Ba-bum. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone who currently actively, somehow, some way, some shape, some form, still supports Donald Jimothy Trump, I don't get it, but you know what? I don't know. But MAGA, see, this is the thing that I want to talk about this evening. You guys got played, right? I think it's at the point where you guys can admit that you got played. And nothing says getting played more than believing Donald Trump when he said that he ran on releasing the Epstein files. Thank you for the cake. And then what he put out this past Friday, so much so that even Republicans are now calling for the impeachment of Pam Bondi. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I mean, I would realize that, but you know, it's embarrassing. But also, we got to talk about the fact that Donald Trump claimed to be the president of peace. He's actively engaging in every way, shape, and form, trying to start new wars across the board. He still has nothing lined up for immigrations. Remember where he said that he was only going to target the criminals? Doesn't seem like he's doing that well at all. So much so that Donald Trump had to get a 60-minute episode pulled. Did you guys see that? Donald Trump was so terrified of the information that they had planned on sharing when it came to CCOT. And Donald Trump, I've said this a million times, and for some reason, people actually, you know, they come up here and Trump supporters, they're always like, oh, that's not true. When I say that Donald Trump is detaining undocumented immigrants for free slave labor, putting them in concentration camps, I wasn't joking. Like, that was real. That was actually real. And CCOT was one of the places. But Donald Trump got that pulled. Donald Trump got that pulled from being broadcast on 60 Minutes. But it played in other countries. It played in Canada. So just because it didn't play here in the US does not mean that it didn't play other places, and it does not mean that we don't have access to it. And it does not mean that Donald Trump is not, for some reason, sending people to concentration camps. The economy's trash. He lied about the inflation numbers, and he's still a doddering old fool. Now, with that being said, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Trump, get in the box. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. Hi, are you a Trump supporter? I think it's pronounced Zaire. Are you a Trump supporter?
I ain't mean to join. That's my fault.
Oh, no problem. Are you a Trump supporter?
Nah.
Say FDT then. Never mind, I got you. I'm gonna drop you. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. You said, damn straight I am. Okay, cool. Hey, Don. So I'm going to mute you because I don't care if you're a Trump supporter in the chat, but I do care if you're a Trump supporter on the panel. So I'm going to send you a request. Come up here and tell me about it, bud. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know you might not be interested in which I don't blame you guys at this point, but I just want MAGA to understand you got played. That's it. And I think we're at the point where we can actually have this conversation, right? Because there should be some type of regret or shame or self-reflection, or at the very least saying, you know what? Fool me once, shame on me. You guys know the saying. I'm not going to finish it. But regardless, Trump supporters, you guys don't have the capacity to do that. And I wonder if it's because of ignorance or hate or blind
Please,
loyalty.
Speed, I need this.
Hey, kid, stop doing that. Go to bed, and you're getting blocked. I almost cursed, but I had to remember that you're a kid.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, listen, kid, stop playing on people's lives. I don't understand why kids think that this is acceptable. I'm not interested in playing with kids. I don't do the games with the kids. With that being said, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. It is past their bedtime. You know, the thing that I have to keep in mind, right, is that one, they're out of school.
Bro, unblock me.
Hey, kid, stop playing on my account. I'm dead ass serious. Cut the shit. Got it? I'm blocking you again. Cut the
Bruh.
shit, kid. I legitimately don't understand what they think is happening. But like, stop it.
Hello?
Patrick, are you a Trump supporter?
No, can you unblock Pat25? I was trolling.
Oh no, you shouldn't have been trolling. Shouldn't have been trolling. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you when it comes to that. Like maybe you shouldn't have been trolling. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Well, I'm a neoliberal, but I voted for Trump.
You said you're a new liberal, but you
No, I'm a
voted
neoliberal.
I'm sorry?
Neoliberal.
Neoliberal. Okay, cool. Hey, 1 second. Whoever your name is, I just muted you. Come up here and tell me about it. Come up here and cry. All right, so you're a neoliberal, but you voted for Trump, and so just to verify, you still support him as of today. Is that accurate?
And some of the things, yeah.
All right, why is the chat saying no, not him?
Yeah, I think they got the wrong guy.
Okay, cool. Question for you, just to verify, right? If the election were held today and you had to make a decision as far as who you were voting for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, who would you cast that ballot for?
You know, I'd probably vote like third party if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, I appreciate you being honest. I mean, that's like a really good thing. All right, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. We're only looking for someone who actively still supports Donald Timothy Trump. We are trying to get to the point where, honestly, you know what it is. And I understand why this topic is going to be hard. I understand why this background is going to be hard. Because this is going to be like therapy, right? And we know for a fact that MAGA Trump supporters, they don't have emotional regulation. They don't have impulse control. They don't have any of those things, right? But this is going to be about facing your inner demons. And the inner demon that I think the sooner the better, right? The sooner the better that MAGA, that Trump supporters, as soon as you guys come to grips with the reality that Donald Trump has been playing in your face, we can get past this. MAGA, as soon as you realize that Donald Trump has lied to you in every way, shape, and form, as soon as you realize that you got played, and you can admit it. Listen, I know, as a matter of fact, I know most of you claim to be Christians, right? We understand that Trump supporters claim to be Christians. We know that they also don't know much about Christianity, but they claim to be Christians. Listen, if you confess this sin with your mouth and seek forgiveness from my chat, you can be redeemed. We can save you from the hellfire pit, which is the MAGA cult. Come a little closer. Let me lay hands on you. All you got to do is get in the box. All you have to do is get in the box, and I can actually guide you.
Who's that blonde chick on the right? Or who's the blonde chick? Like right below?
Are you a Trump supporter?
No, but I'm just asking who that is. Who's that?
But why would you come up if you're not a Trump supporter?
My bad, twin.
Wait, hold on 1 second. No, come back. I got a question. Jillian, come back. I got a question. Come back up for a second. I got a question. Jillian, where'd you go? Yeah, it took me out as well, the one again. Definitely got me too. I had questions about that. William, I'm definitely not letting you up because you're spamming let me up. And so since you're spamming let me up, I'm more than positive you're gonna slur. And I have no issue. I have no desire to hear someone slur at me this Monday evening. I haven't been called the N-word all day, and I have enjoyed that. So I'm gonna save my N-word virginity for now. Trump didn't lie about closing the borders. Dr. Wolf, Trump actually absolutely lied about closing the borders. Come up here and tell me about it. I'm gonna mute you. Come up here, bud. Let's talk about it. Oh, I can't even send you a request because you're private or something. Come up here. And you got enough followers. I know you know how this go. Come up here and tell me about it. Come tell me about it. Or you can just, well, you can't even say stuff in the chat anymore. If you want your First Amendment right back, you got to come up. You got to get in the box. There's one person that keeps requesting up, and I'm pretty sure it's this kid again. So I'm just going to go ahead and block the account anyway, because why not? There we go. There we go. So I wonder, right, because we're in the day and age where, I'm pretty sure it's the kid as well. How many accounts do you have?
I don't nigger.
Okay. That was the William person. Also, like, they did that specifically because I just made the comment that no one had called me the N-word yet. Yep, reset the sign. Reset the sign, guys. 0 days since being called the N-word. That doesn't surprise me. And it honestly, like, I've said this a million times, and I genuinely mean this. If the worst thing, if like if racism was actually just being called the N-word, Black people would take that all day, every day, twice on Sunday. If that was the extent of racism. As a matter of fact, if racism was what most like racist white people think it is, and which is just calling people mean names, Black people, we'd be all right. If it was just people calling us mean names, I'd take that one. I'd take that one. I don't know about you guys, but I would definitely take that one. Anywho, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. I understand that, like, oh, this is where I was going with this chat. This is where I was going. Do you guys think, like, the people that are still in the MAGA cult are lonely? I mean, not in general. I'm sure they're lonely people in general, right? But like around the holidays, I think about this sometimes, and I think about the fact that these people alienated not only like a good amount of Americans, but think about all the people who are like, oh, leaving MAGA, right? Leaving MAGA, and then they try to go rescue other people. But then, like, some of their family pull away from it, but they're still like full-throated MAGA. And their family, they don't want them around. Like, especially around holidays. Oh, Juliana, come back up here. I got a question for you. I see you still watching. Sent you an invite. Come on for a second. Hey, I got a question for you. Are you a white woman?
No.
You sure about that?
I am sure.
How sure?
I am from Guatemala.
That's fine. Turn your camera on.
Oh. I'm very pale.
All right, so you're a white woman.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Dude, what's race?
Man, I'm too tired for this.
Well, I mean, like, serious question, because the reason why I pulled you up here is because whether you acknowledge it or not, the usage of AAVE, right? It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So I'm just trying to understand, like, what was the purpose of you? I get.
I
When
said,
you
who's the
speak, why do
blonde
you speak that
person?
way? I'm sorry.
I was like, who's that blonde person?
That's not what you said.
I said,
But-
like, who's that blonde chick?
Yeah, I mean, but again, the usage of AAVE, do you speak that way in your everyday life?
I don't know. I guess it's like how I hang out with my friends and stuff.
Sure. Is this how you speak to your parents?
Sometimes I don't know. I just talk like this. I don't know why.
I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. All I'm trying to say is maybe like one, I do.
I mean, I don't think I
do
really
mean, like,
use
the first time
AAVE.
you're literally speaking in AAVE at the moment.
I don't really get how, like, I am though.
You know what? It's not even worth trying to educate you. It's fine.
I mean,
I'll drop
I'm
you.
interested.
Yeah, that's okay. Go read a book. Someone said, I'm not her parent. Sure, come up here and tell me about it. Hey, you have to stop playing the music. Like, I get it. You know what would be even cooler though if you like sung it instead of actually playing the music. Like, next time you try singing it instead of actually playing the music. That's all I'm saying. There you go. Let me get you up out of here. Oh my God, they're just weird. They're so weird tonight. They're so weird tonight. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's the holidays. Are you a Trump supporter?
Kind of.
What's kind of?
I agree with some things that he does, but I don't agree with everything.
Okay. Question, just for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
18,
Okay. What year were you born?
2007.
Okay. And just to verify, if you had to pick one, right? You got to pick one. And knowing what you know today, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, who are you voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop you. Again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are a weirdo that for some reason wants to play like weirdo songs. Hey, kid, you're blocked on every account. Like,
why?
Like, what's because you're a fucking kid and you keep coming on my live. You have to be 18 years of older. Respect your elders. You better be glad I'm not your parents. I would take away your Game Boy. I would take away your Nintendo 64. I would take away your Bop It. I would take away your Uno cards. I would take away your yo-yo. I would take all that shit. You better be glad. You better be glad I'm not your dad. Are kids still not playing with those things? They still play with those things, right? Did I just miss something? You know what? I don't want to exclude people. I mean, I should have said easy bake oven because you never know. Never know. Could have been an easy bake oven. My bad. Damn it, my bad. That one's on me. That one's definitely on me. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, guys, again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. With that being said, Trump supporters, I don't understand what we're doing. I don't understand. Like, legitimately, kids have more courage than you. Yeah, he's back up. Cabbage Pat Dog. Yeah. W's in the chat for Trisha. Trisha sent a $10 donation saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. The Trump files are horrific. They covered those children's faces, but they were explicit. The redaction are for the perps benefits, not the survivors. I agree. It's literally for all they're trying to do is protect the rich, wealthy people that are going to be affected. I do think that the fact that people like Rokana and what's the Republican guy name?
Hey, buddy.
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Well, let me say this. When I was younger, back in 2016, I was. But now that I know about, the total undeniable Jewish control of our country and of the West and how everyone is slowly waking up to this undeniable fact, now that I see this cleared my eyes, I decided that there is no such thing as voting. It is an illusion because they live on special interest money. Our politicians are bought and sold.
Hold on. Don't go too far. Don't go too far because.
No, I'm going to go far because it's the truth.
Listen,
our politicians go to Epstein Island.
Listen to what I'm saying for a second. Listen. Stop. Listen. You can't go too far because if you go too far without stopping, then the actual TikTok is going to ban you. And I want to talk to you for a second. So
I hear you. So I appreciate it. Hey, my name is Ryan, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Hi, Ryan. Santana. Because we gotta break it up. You can't do all of it at one time, or they'll flag you for misinformation.
No, I never. It happened to me earlier today.
Yeah,
I was having the same conversation.
Maybe you shouldn't say that stuff then. But anyway, okay. So let me.
But doesn't that prove it? Is that not proving it by banning me for speaking? Like if I say, "Oh, Brazilians are in control of our government," I'm not going to get destroyed. But if I say Jews,
you would.
It's like, oh, you're destroyed. Misinformation.
No. But what I'm saying is on TikTok, just due to the actual nature of the algorithm, if there's anything that's picked up on the being misinformation, then it'll flag you, and it's a whole thing. It's a pain in the ass, but it's a whole thing. But listen, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what is it?
So what do you do? And without rehashing all the things that you said, if you truly believe in these things, what's your next step?
Which I do. So what is my next step? I raise awareness about it. I try to get people to just become aware of it because the only solution is for the citizens to take power into their hands and to destroy this communist, disgusting, satanic government, which is actually destroying the entire West. It's not just America. It's Europe. It's Canada. It's New Zealand. It's Australia. It's
you said something really
of the
quick.
Western world. Yes.
You said something really quick. You said communist. Just to make sure you and I are speaking the same language. Oh, I'm sorry. Say your name one more time. I'm really bad with names.
Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I had a good friend growing up named Ryan. He played the tuba in the marching band.
No, I see this. I see someone in the chat just said capitalist, not communist, but both capitalism and communism was created by Jews. It was both created by Jews.
Well, hold on, slow down for half a second. What's communism?
Communism is essentially this scam that the Bolsheviks in Russia, the Bolshevik Jews, that's basically where they unveiled communism. And Russia back in 1928, the royal family was killed. Thanks to communism, they killed the whole royal family.
Sure,
they
you're saying a lot of
millions
stuff, but can you tell me
Russians
what before you give me all the other information?
It was called the Holodomor. You hear about
Ryan,
the Holocaust, but you never hear about the Holodomor.
Slow down, Ryan. You have to stop for a second. You're telling me about all the other stuff. I want to just specifically at this moment know what is communism.
Communism is this practice in which the state has control of most of, if not all of your assets. Everyone is paid the exact same.
Okay.
And they have control of most of everything of your life, with what you see, what you think, etc.
Okay. Yeah. That's not communism.
That is communism.
That's not. That's a dictatorship.
It's fascism. I know you're going to say that. It's fascism.
No, I didn't say fascism. I said that's a dictatorial government.
Wrong. That's dictatorship. That's not communism, but that is communism. That's
Well,
what communism
Ryan-
has achieved. That's
Ryan,
what communism has achieved.
Hey, bud, if you're gonna stay up here, you can't steamroll. All right, you gotta like breathe for a half a second so I can speak as well. Deal? You're muted right
I don't
now.
want to be rude. I just want to say one thing.
Well, but like seriously, I don't mind keeping you up. I don't even mind talking to you, but like we got to go one at a time.
I
Deal?
understand.
Okay. So, Ryan, I mean, like what you're saying, that's not the premise of communism, right? Communism is a stateless, classless, moneyless society where everyone shares within the means of productions and goods. And so in a communist society, there's no governmental system. But I guess the bigger point, right, is getting back to what you were saying, right? And you were talking about the
So look, that's
control
the
of a
blanket
government
definition
and
of communism. But at the agenda, at the top of communism, there are rich people, just like Karl Marx. Karl Marx, he was a guy that he glorified. You know, everyone was saying like, "Oh, we need to be in the working class." All this. That guy was not a part of the working class. He was not a part of the working class. He was with Lenin. He was with Trotsky. He was with all these other rich Jews that were conspiring. He was not a part of the working class.
Okay.
He did not do anything. I have so many videos I can share with you that are obviously much more.
It's okay.
Much
I just
more
want to focus
much
on
more
like where we are
intelligent. Anyway,
today.
I can put it right now.
Hey Ryan,
I can. Yeah.
I want us to be where our feet are. Have you ever heard that expression?
No, man. I don't really even care to talk about it because at this point, if
Well,
you're not
listen.
aware of it, there's no point in having this conversation.
Listen,
That's the
I'm
truth of
talking
it.
to you. I'm trying to say I want us to be where our feet are, meaning like I don't want us to like be all over the place. And you said that you're spreading awareness, and so I'm assuming that spreading awareness includes you going on these TikTok lives and trying to
You would
talk
agree.
about these things, right?
I guess I actually talk to people more in real life about it. I don't
Yeah,
really.
but
go
how
on
many
TikTok
times
all the time.
have you tried to come up on like lives like these and people just kick you?
Like probably like 5 or 6 times at this point.
Yeah, and see, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, so like let's actually just if we were in person,
I've been kicked every time, so that's my that's
I know,
my
like people, what's funny, like I've talked to a lot of people that normally people wouldn't speak with, because I have a certain level of patience. But what I like, my red line, kind of a pet peeve of mine, is I don't like talking over people, and I don't like people talking over me.
Hey, look, I'm not sitting here trying to be an asshole. I'm not interrupting
No,
you.
I don't think you are.
I appreciate it. No, I actually appreciate it that you actually listen to me and you're having this discussion. I appreciate it completely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let me again, the point that I'm trying to get to though is like you said that you spread awareness, and you spread awareness. You said you talk to people in person and someone online.
Yes. I actually know a lot of people in person that initially we weren't on the same page, and then coming back, I never even said much to them. We never had a discussion like this before, but a random, like few people I know, like my buddy's uncle in real life, some people I work with, a few people, they came back to me with the same conclusion. Like I mentioned it offhand, but then they come back to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you were right." Like just because I brought it up in a discussion at one time, they were like, "You were actually right about that." And it's like blowing my mind how many people personally in my community I've started to see, including my family, I've started to see come to this side to see it. It makes too much sense, and there's too much behind it historically and in our culture today that it is so.
I guess again, Ryan, though, but like the thing is, having conversations are good. I do agree. Having conversations are good. But I am of the mindset whenever I talk about like, hey, like this thing is bad, or we need to fix this, or we need to do that. I always think about like, how do we actually make it actionable, right? And while talking to people is perfectly fine, if you think that our governmental system is corrupt and you think that our governmental system is controlled,
I mean, how do you really want me to answer this, man?
Well, you gotta listen to the whole question before you can know how.
I know what you're getting at. I already know what you're getting at.
What am I getting at, Ryan?
And what you want me to say, I can't just go ahead and say it, just like I can't go ahead and say what you already said. You already warned me. You were going to say this, if I'm not mistaken. You were going to say, okay, if you want to have a dialogue about this, that's fine. But then you're saying, how do we put that into action to see real results, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, if you try to have a community where you want to have a cohesive group of people that are on the same page, this and that. You know what the government does? You ever heard of Ruby Ridge? You ever heard of that before? Have you ever heard of all the incidents like the Vegas bombing, the Oklahoma City bombing? You ever heard of this thing called 9/11?
Just FYI, you can't go off on too many conspiracy theories at once.
Yeah,
because,
look,
again,
look.
that's another thing that TikTok will ban you for.
Yeah, that's really funny. I mean, it's just like
No, I'm legitimately telling you. I'm not even being funny.
No, I
I'm
know
just
you're
telling
not
you.
being funny. I just consider that funny. I mean, I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you thought that I was making fun of you. So
No,
I'm not.
I know what you're saying. It's just
Okay.
it's funny to me. I just think it's funny. It's a fact check, right? A fact check. That's what they call it. Let me get
Well,
fact
so
check.
the one thing that I will say is that I will never put anything past the government as far as the United States government trying to do things to destabilize any type of movements. We can do directly, as far as the Black community goes, we can point to whether it's the points of history where like the Black Panther Party was actively doing beneficial things for Black people in our communities, and then the government literally unalive members of the Black Panther Party.
You killed Malcolm X.
Yeah, I mean, you could talk about Malcolm X, you could talk about MLK, like you could talk about so many different things. So I'm never going to be the one that says, "Oh, the government wouldn't do this or doesn't." Like we know how the CIA.
See, but that's what I'm getting at, because nowadays this is a common. Like nowadays, people talk about this like it's normal, but then when you talk about it in modern times, they're like, "The government wouldn't do that." What are you talking about? Like,
what do you mean
hello?
In modern times is like nowadays. You said
it is, yeah, same thing. But I'm saying when you're discussing, like they talk about, MK mind control or MK Ultra, all of that, this and that, they act like this is something that doesn't take place today, that isn't being pursued by the government, that the government doesn't attack and kill and actually is malicious.
You have to say unalive. Can't say the K word.
Oh man. They unalived them, man.
It's terms of service.
They game ended them. Is that better? They game ended them.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me thank a couple of people, and then you and I can.
Can I thank you first?
Finish up. W's in the chat from Marie for the $6.70. Dono saying, okay, you didn't take his Tamagotchi. No, I didn't take his Tamagotchi. I didn't. I should have taken his Tamagotchi. Debbie's in the chat for MAGA cries for the $2 saying it's pronounced Jewish people, Ryan, not Jews. Exactly. Like I promise you, MAGA cries. It's a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
I'm just trying to keep this one kind of within the guardrails at the moment. Debbie's in the chat for Esther, who sent the $1 donation, saying the fact that you're letting him just say Jews and not correcting him, I'm sick. Someone who says you didn't. Hey,
is that where we are today? Am I really being that hate?
Stop it. The fact that you're letting him saying Jews and not correcting him is sick. Someone who says you don't put up with that, allowing that, is sick. Esther, thank you for the $1. One, I don't need you reprimanding me, but I understand your point. It's definitely Jewish people. To my point, I'm really just trying to keep the conversation within the guardrails, but sorry, Jewish people.
Hey, look, man, I'm not trying to trash your platform.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that, Ryan. But I do need you to stay muted for me for a minute while I finish thanking people. W's in the chat for, I think it's pronounced, Are You Wait? For the $5 super chat to say, yeah, see, he got kicked. He got kicked for misinformation. I didn't even kick him. He got kicked for misinformation. W's in the chat for Are You Wait for the $5 super chat to say, I appreciate you knowing about Turtle Island the other night. Natives are very liberal, I guess. Yeah, like we know about Turtle Island. We know what colonizers did to indigenous people. Like we know these things. W's in the chat for Sophia, who sent the $19.99 super chat to say, I just found your channel and I wanted to support you. Sophia, thank you so much for that $19.99 super chat. You're fucking awesome. Debbie's in the chat for Green, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say, you're sounding MAGA. I'm sounding MAGA? I don't think so. Debbie's in the chat for Green, who sent a $4.99 super chat to say, now y'all care about Epstein. Y'all ate predictable. I don't think that's what you were trying to say, but I'm just gonna leave it wherever you left it. I don't know. And Sean Green sent a hi, are you a Trump supporter? Was that supposed to be towards me? Question, was that supposed to be like, hey, did you know that white people have chromosomes that are more closely related to monkeys than black people? Did you know that one? I'm assuming you might not have known that one. Like maybe you should stop with the monkey stuff when it comes to black people. W's in the chat for Green, who sent another $4.99 super chat to say, you're full of S. Communism absolutely derived from Marxism, and nowhere in the definition does it state that it's a moneyless society. You just don't know what communism is. W's in the chat for Typos, who sent a $5 super chat to say, W. Santana, you don't have to say it, but we appreciate your content. Helps point out the blind spots I have as a white dude. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well, friend. Happy holidays to you as well. Guys, if anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links and link in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted and things appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat.
Oh, my bad. I was liking the stream. My bad.
Oh, no worries. I appreciate you, friend. Again, guys, if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. It seems like all they want to do is troll and be racist and be hateful. So there's that. We haven't been able to get one debate just yet. So I'm happy that you found me. I'm happy that you found me. It is. I do appreciate MAGA Cries and Esther both for really saying like, hey, he's saying Jews, which is really fucked because it is dehumanizing. So I really appreciate like you saying that sometimes, especially when you get someone up and you want to try to figure out a way to have the conversation, especially when people like the Ryan guy and they're just like all over the place, like nonstop over the place. It's kind of hard, and so you try to wrangle them. It's a whole weird song and dance. I love it because it proves they all have left. It's race. Oh yeah, racism and hate. That's all they have left. Absolutely. The only thing they have left, racism and hate. But that's who they are. I don't know. It's weird. W's in chat for Esther for the 2 said, I appreciate you being transparent. I know we need to keep them at bay, if you will, but you always call it out. So I appreciate you reflecting truly. Yeah, no, absolutely. Listen, Esther, thank you for the 2. And I mean, you could have just replied on the original one you sent. I would have read that out, but like you didn't have to send another donut. Like, no, seriously. And the one thing that I will say a lot is because a lot of people don't get to see this while I'm up here and I'm talking, like I have screens, I have multiple screens in front of me. I have like a Discord that pops up. I have like all kind of things happening and I don't catch everything that's said or done, or even especially when I'm trying to keep the temperature like low and people are all over the place, it like I miss things. And so, I'm not above reproach. So I appreciate you, truly. Again, guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a whole kid. Okay, I'm gonna block you. Okay, kid. I don't understand what this is about. But you just got blocked. W's in the chat for Michael. Michael sent a $2 donation saying, this is the line, this thin line, wait, this is the thin line you embrace, this is the thin line you embarrassed Joel earlier? Oh, this is the thin, okay. I was so confused with, I know that's your username. W's in the chat for you. Joel Patrick is an oddball. He's an odd duck. Not even gonna hold you. I'll tell you guys what happened, and if we don't get a Trump supporter in the meantime, then we might have to, do the thing. But Joel Patrick's an oddball, right? He built his sense of self-worth through like being a token. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of people that have built successful lives for themselves by being a token, especially within the Black community. It's always interesting that it happens to be Black men. Why is it never Black women that build their lives off of being tokens? Anyway, I digress.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry,
I didn't mean to come up here. I'm sorry.
All right, no worries. I'll drop you down. But Joel Patrick is one of those Black men's like a Brian Donaldson, like a Tim Scott, like a Clarence Thomas. One of those Black men that have built their entire existence around being tokenized by white people that are racist, right? And so Joel Patrick selling the white privilege card allowed certain white people to feel like, hey, this Black person says that it's all good, then it's all good, right? Alexi, I'm not gonna let you up because you're either a kid or a troll or something, so you're not coming up. But Joel made his whole living off of justifying and easing white guilt, right? And the interesting part about that is his sense of worth is so wrapped up in his online status and who he is online, even though he claims to be, successful outside of the internet, right? Successful in the sense of like, family and kids and all this other stuff, in which if you're successful, then you're successful. But I had a conversation with him a while ago, and like that follower thing touched a nerve. And which I understand it, like the way we do things, and I mean, people fight for the ability to add followers and to get to the point where they have like millions of people following them and all this other stuff. But his sense of self-worth is tied up completely in that, and he's tied up in it by tokenizing himself. And so like I knew for a fact that whole thing about like saying, oh, he bought his followers. I knew that would touch a nerve. I don't know if he bought his followers or not. I really don't even care if he did or didn't. But like I just, the way that I look at it though, if you're willing to go around saying harmful shit, sometimes you're gonna have to catch a stray. Hi, are you a Trump supporter? Hi, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. Yeah, it completely struck a nerve. He crashed out and he couldn't focus after that. Like it was the end of the conversation. That's why. What's funny is when I saw him on Dean's live, I texted Dean and I was like, hey, let me know when you're almost to the end of the conversation, because I want to come up. I didn't want to do it before Dean had a chance to really talk to him, because I already knew when I said it, he was gonna blow a gasket. So there's that. W's in the chat for Libby. Hey Libby, how are you, friend? I appreciate you. Send a $10 donation saying, I don't know when your wife or your in-laws came from Ethiopia, but it used to be a communist nation, so your family would know more about it. Yeah, I mean, when people talk about like communist nations, I think they have a misgivings and like not a full understanding of when communism has been successful throughout the history of the US. And what I'll say is go talk to a communist, right? I think the Red Scare was super detrimental. And it's something that had people shy away from communism. I'm not a communist, right? I mean, like people might think that, but I'm not. Obviously not because, donos or whatnot, but like I'm not a communist. I'm definitely a democratic socialist. But I'm not that far away, right? I'm like, I definitely dig some of the concepts of communism. I guess the bigger thing for me is I just want people to be okay. Like, I want people to be taken care of. And I think that we have such a large discrepancy within our society. I'll never understand the justification of Elon Musk about to become the first trillionaire. And then we have people that are unhoused in the US. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand that. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is it that Elon Musk could have $1 trillion, but people can't eat? That point, that one, I'll never, that no one can ever make that make sense to me. And especially because you can't justify it with like, oh, he worked so hard to get $1 trillion. Ain't no fucking way. I don't care. You can be the hardest working person ever and never work your way into $1 trillion. That doesn't even make sense. So I don't know. I don't understand that one. Sorry. W's in the chat for Creed. Creed sent a $2 donation saying, thank you for educating us. You rock. Creed, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. I don't know if I've done much educating tonight. Like, we've barely gotten out the blocks. We still got our boots on the ground. So I don't know. There's that. W's in the chat for Anthony for the $5 donation saying Joel fell off, but Santana and Wu-Tang are forever. Wu-Tang! Yeah. That's why my grandparents sent my dad and his siblings to go to school in their 80s. Yeah. I think education is super important in so many different ways. W's in the chat for Lotus for the $10 super chat to say, I hope you're doing well, Santana. I know the debates can be exhausting. They can be, but like, it's not the worst right now. You know, the only time like these actual debates get super exhausting is when you constantly have to, the one that I struggle the most with is when they become grape apologists. Like, when they're sitting there and they're pushing back against harming women, right? And they're sitting there saying, well, I don't believe E. Jean Carroll. Well, I don't believe all the women that accuse. Well, you know, he was a billionaire and all the women wanted him and he didn't have to do that. Like, those are the ones that get me, because like, what are we even fucking doing now? What are we even fucking doing now? Like, again, I can debate you on a lot of different things, but when you start denying reality and then invalidating like survivors' experiences, I don't get that one. I don't know. That's the only time I feel exhausted. Also, black men exhaust me when they support Donald Trump. They're just fucking stupid. Also, there's two type of black men that support Donald Trump. There's literally two. Either they are just stupid or they're disingenuous. And I can talk to the stupid ones a lot easier than I can talk to the disingenuous ones. Because when they're disingenuous, that means they know better, but they're actively choosing to be willfully ignorant in order to, get themselves further along. Like, I don't understand. And when you know the amount of harm that's being caused by Donald Trump and this administration and the Republican Party, the history of the history of conservatism, and then you can sit there and say that you voted alongside the Klan. I don't get it. Speaking of the Klan, AmFest was a Klan rally. AmFest was absolutely a fucking Klan rally. That shit was gross. You guys see JD Vance is like, you in America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore. Motherfucker, what? When did white people have to apologize for being white in America? Excuse the fuck out of me. I didn't get that memo. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have to do a lot of apologizing, including myself. I've been on a couple apology tours before after trying to unfuck some stuff, but like, the premise, it goes back to the premise that they're trying to drum up the thought process behind like white men being the victims. And it's super weird to me. It's super weird to me that like white men who literally sit at the top of the patriarchal system is in a position where just because people aren't talking directly to them, that means that they're being disenfranchised, which isn't true. But as the old saying goes, for people in a place of privilege, equality seems like oppression. And that's what it is. Because a lot of those people think that in order for other people to have something, then it has to be taken from them. But that's not true. That's literally not true. There's another saying that I really enjoy. Is like the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was getting people to believe he's not real. But I like to kind of twist that and say the greatest trick ever told to white men is that they're being replaced. Them feeling that sense of fear and dread and threat is the reason why they've had this complete backlash that they've had, and they've embraced fascism. Think about it. White men are so afraid of equality that they would rather be fascist. They would rather be ruled by an authoritarian than to have equality or equity. For anyone else to have equity, they would rather be ruled by a fascist. That's fucking wild. I don't know. They do like being oppressed. W's in the chat for Paula. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Paul, holy shit. Paul sent a $25 donations, and Santana, this is Hoofy. Oh, hey, Hoofy. I used to edit RTP and do I used to do edit for RTP and Dude, but you're my favorite. Merry Christmas. Listen, if you, hey, shoot me a DM. I need someone to help me with my edits. I really am trying to improve a lot of different things, and I want to record more long form content for YouTube, but it just takes forever to edit. And so like it makes it a little bit tougher for me to do it. W's in the chat for Michael for the $1 donation, saying this GIF is as small as Joe. Yeah, it was. W's in the chat. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Creed for the $1 donation, saying you drop more knowledge than you think for a ex-Republican white guy from in Utah like me. Creed, I'm happy to hear that. I'm genuinely happy to hear that. I'm happy that you're getting anything from these streams. That really means a lot to me. W's in the chat for Gabe, who sent out 5 membership subscriptions over on YouTube's. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Typos for the $5 super chat. I'm excited for the return of Late Nights with Santana. I think those are really valuable as well. Yes, they are. Late Nights will be back in the start of 2026. And just FYI, we're rolling right into intersectionality. I think a lot of people need a refresher course in intersectionality. And so when Late Nights comes back, we're going to revive intersectionality because we got new people within our community. We've grown. More people have come in and out. And I think a lot of people don't have an understanding of intersectionality. A lot of people don't have an understanding of the patriarchal system. A lot of people don't have an understanding of the marginalized communities that continue to be disenfranchised. They don't get it. And so, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. W's in the chat for user who sent a $20 super chat to say happy holidays, Santana. Happy holidays to you. Who's a good candidate for the Democratic Party? AOC, my opinion. W's in the chat for Megan. Hey, Megan, who sent a $5 super chat to say, today was my first lesson of Joel, but I feel that one day in the future, he will look back and regret the way that he spoke out against his people. I don't. I think Joel will go to his deathbed tap dancing every single chance that he get. Joel will never miss an opportunity to kowtow because certain people, like, he said what was important to him, right? He sat there and he talked about his $300,000 car and his $2.8 million home. And, you know, I have more money than you and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. But like, that's what he talked about, right? So that's what's important to him. And so as long as that's what's important to him, there'll never be a situation where if he can make a buck, that he won't actually tap dance to make a buck. So I don't think it will. Debbie's in the chat for Michael, Gage, and Brock on with Erica drop in. I'm sure that that's a whole clusterfuck. Both of them suck. Debbie's in the chat for Juju for the $10 super chat to say, love your content. Keep up the good work. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, especially for the people that actually watch the content. Let's see. Is this Randy? Who is Randy? Kamala played you. Pocketed some of the treasure chest. Sure. Hey, Randy, come up here and tell me about it, bub. I'm gonna send you. Oh, I can't even send you a request. I can mute you. Get in the box. If you think that Kamala played me, come tell me about it. Joel mogged you in Dean's Live. Ron, you're definitely a kid, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. I'm gonna send you a request. Come and tell me, like, I don't understand the fangle new terminology. What does mogged mean? Unless you're talking about like got dog walked by me, like that's the only thing that would make sense. Other than that, I don't understand what you mean by mogged. Yeah. Yeah, he did. There's no way he could mog me because I'm Skippity Rez, Ohio. Skippity Rez, Ohio. He made you look bad? Sure. Unemployed hypocrite. Hypocrite. I'm gonna mute you. Come up here and tell me about it. Come tell me about how you made me look bad. Also, I'm hella handsome. It takes a lot to make me look bad. Whatever, Ryan. I just have a question. Please let me up. No. But you can put your question in the comments and maybe I can answer it. But if you're not a Trump supporter, I'm not letting you up. Yeah, Joel could never. Not on his best day. And I was supposed to get a haircut today, but my barber pushed me until tomorrow. So, yeah. Hairline reveal for what? I'm bald. I absolutely choose to cut my hair. Are you a capitalism, Santana? Am I a capitalism? I don't think I'm a capitalism. Thank you, wonderful lady. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm a capitalism, though. I think I'm a person. I'm a black man. I'm blackity, blackity, black man. Black man. Okay, my dad is Major MAGA. I've been watching you and Dean Parker on live for a while. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Like it's a little bit slow right now because MAGA's a bunch of cowards. But you know what's funny though? Like seriously, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm slow walking doing the reset, and that's only because I really do like talking to you guys more than I like talking to them. They suck. They absolutely suck. They're not good at this. They can't debate. They have no emotional regulation. They're so unintelligent. Like, yeah. So I actually enjoy sitting and just riffing with you guys more than I actually like debating with them. I meant, are you for capitalism? My bad. No, not for capitalism. I mean, I live within a capitalistic society, and so I participate in capitalism, but capitalism is overall harmful, especially to marginalized people. And it's solid would love to say you can't LLC your way out of oppression. So there's that. Capitalism has literally been I agree, and I appreciate your answer. Yeah, like capitalism has been used as a tool, a weapon. It's funny, racism and capitalism go hand in hand, right? And I mean the socialism. Yeah, that's what I am. Race was created, you know, to go hand in hand with capitalism. I mean, like that was the justification. That's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into it, but you know, whatever. Oh, okay. I'll check that. I'll definitely check that. Completely agree. Yeah, no, it is. It absolutely is. Like that's one of my favorite quotes from LBJ about you know, having a white man and picking his pocket, and you give him somebody to hate on and he won't even know that you're taking his shit. I think that's what the quote says. The quote says, as long as you make white people feel like they're better than them uppity Negroes, then they'll never know that you fucking them over. Shit. If you give them someone specifically to hate on, you can rob them motherfuckers blind and they'll never know. I think that's what LBJ said. I think that's the quote. I think that's exactly how the quote went. Roughly. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. It was something like that. All right, guys. We're gonna hit a reset, see if we can get some debates. YouTube, not the incels, but the normal people on YouTube, because there's a bunch of fucking incels over there. I'm gonna get you guys someone to watch while.
Inside, he says their hands and feet were tied, forced to their knees, their heads were shaved.
There was blood everywhere, screams, people crying, people who couldn't take it and were urinating and vomiting on themselves. When you get there, you already know you're in hell. You don't need anyone else to tell you.
He says the guards began savagely beating them with their fists and batons. Tell me about what they did to you personally.
4 guards grabbed me, and they beat me until I bled, to the point of agony. They knocked our faces against the wall. That was when they broke one of my teeth.
CCOT, the Terrorism Confinement Center, was built in 2022. As a key part of Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele's sweeping anti-gang crackdown. The massive prison, designed to hold 40,000 inmates, and its harsh reputation are a point of pride for Bukele, who regularly allows social media influencers to tour it.
As you can see, when we're in the middle of the desert.
Guards show off cramped cells where metal bunks are stacked 4 high. There are no mattresses or sheets. Inmates said they had no access to the outdoors and no contact with relatives. International observers warned CCOT was
Warzone talk, no script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats to get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, stepping if you dare.
Yeah.
Truth hit hard like a punch in the air.
Yeah.
Ain't no rules, no plan,
No.
One wrong move,
Let's go.
No cap, no shield.
No.
Better know your stuff.
All right, guys. I'm gonna reset the daily gift code to these little 1 cent gift codes. We've been knocking them out a couple of times.
Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your
Lock in for
background.
chat.
Facts
Lock
on
in,
your
bud.
side, get clapped down. Whether you're
Lock
left or
in,
right,
chat.
or you
Tap
don't
the
even
screen,
vote.
share the live.
If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat.
Let's get active.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source.
Let's get active.
Just
Do you a
vibes,
Trump supporter?
that
Get in the
ain't
box.
power,
If you're
that's
someone who
force.
supports
I'm
Donald
the
Trump,
test,
Trump,
the
get in the
trap,
box. We're
the
only
trip,
looking for some
the
debates.
call.
Please
You
do
step
not
once,
request
I'm
up if you are not a
snatching
Trump
it all.
supporter.
Stepping if you dare.
Everybody else tap the screen for me. Send your daily heart. It's only 1 point to the boost live.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah, one wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff
Or you get revealed.
Step in. Don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana. Step in if you
dare. You get hard
like a.
Ain't no rules,
No.
no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Steppin', don't you wanna sparring with Santana? Yeah, this ain't a safe place.
It is not.
This a flame.
It absolutely is.
Don't you wanna sparring with Santana?
How about? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. With that being said, tap the screen, share the live. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift gold, hoping to get pushed out to the FYP. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Is it Jacob?
It's Jacob. German.
Jacob.
Yeah, it's German name. Yeah, but I was born in America.
Oh, what part?
South.
South what?
South America.
You were born in South America. Like Brazil?
Yeah, but I just moved here and got my green card and crap.
You moved where?
Texas.
Oh, what part of Texas?
San Antonio.
Oh, okay. San Antonio. Hey, how long you been living in Texas?
17 years.
I thought you said you just moved there and got your green card.
No, I said I got a green card and moved here.
Oh, okay. You've been in San Antonio for 17 years?
Ever since I was like 4. So yeah.
Who's the admiral?
What?
Who's the admiral?
The admiral?
Mm-hmm.
Yo mama.
Yeah. I didn't even drop him. That was the best he had. Anyone wondering, that's David Robinson. David Robinson is the admiral. I was going to the big fundamental next. So
I'm
Maggie,
so
are you
sorry.
a
I did
supporter?
not mean to join.
Oh, okay. I'll drop you down. Yo, bro, oil up for me. How much you paying? How much you paying? I dislike Santana a lot. I do too, Nate. I'm gonna mute you. Come up here and tell me why you dislike Santana, and I'll tell you why I dislike Santana. We can go band for band for the reasons we don't like Santana. How about that one? If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you're not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Just trying to it's all good, Maggie. You're good. Oh, where is it? Yeah. When I first saw you, I thought you were MAGA because you were. Yeah, no, listen, that's why I wear the red hat. Mr. Willie, thank you. Glad to be seen. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Patrick, if you're done, we're good. We can call it a square, but you've been trolling for a long time. So there's that. Hey, Kenzie. That doesn't surprise me. You and Dean Withers should collab. Who is Dean Withers? I don't know who that is. I haven't heard that fellow. I have no idea who this Dean Withers person is. Is he based? I don't know who he is. Who is Dean Withers? I have no idea. I've not heard that name before. No, he's crazy white, a crazy white right winger. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Debbie's in the chat for Juju, who sent a $10 super chat to say, love your content. Oh, I already read that one out. Sorry. Sorry. W's in the chat for Chase, though. Holy fuck. What up, Chase? W's in the chat for Chase. Chase in a $50 donation saying, have a Merry Christmas, Santana. I finally convinced my mom that Trump is bad for America this week. Baby steps. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Good job. I'm so happy. Like, literally, that makes me over the moon ecstatic. Over the moon ecstatic. You're fucking awesome. That's funny. That's funny, Joanna. Oh shit, that's funny. That is funny. That's hella funny. Debbie's in the chat for Antonio, who sent a $1 donation saying late night topic. I've noticed a lot of online workout spaces feel kind of alt-right adjacent. They are. They literally are. A funny story. Me and Parker talk about this shit all the time. Anyway, which can make it hard for people who with different values to feel welcome. Might be worth reflecting on how we can make more room. Like, literally, you know how many like that's okay. Since we have a minute, I'll give people a like a peek into our conversation. Like, we talk about that all the time, but specifically, like, that is a passion of Parker's. Parker is like hell bent on figuring out how we crack into like these spaces where like they're majority right-wing spaces. The people who frequent those type of spaces, like the gaming community and the gym community, like all that, like he talks about that shit all the time, like literally all the time. Live with me, no doubt, Joey. Let's get it. Let's get it. I haven't watched all of the you play Apex and Fight MAGA. I haven't watched all the Dave Chappelle special. I gotta finish watching it. Congress. We've been live for over an hour and haven't gotten an actual debate yet. I love support Mr. President Trump. Okay, Lisa. Well, that's not how sentences work, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm down to clown. I just muted you and I sent you a request. Come up here and tell me about how whatever that shit was. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is super controversial. I saw everyone talking about it, so I wanted to check it out. It's interesting. It's interesting. Why do you keep spamming Alexi? That doesn't make sense.
Yo, what's going on, man? No, I was.
Okay. I appreciate you. That had me nervous for a second. Nothing personal, but usually when white men come up here and immediately turn on the camera, they like put their feet in the camera, or they put on corn, or they show off their private parts, or either like point the camera at the toilet with like poop in it or something. It's always something. Hey, you're gonna stop spamming that. I don't understand what's happening here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mute you because I don't care what you're spamming. So it wasn't personal. It really is a roll of the dice. It's really a roll of the dice. And like I said, you know, nothing personal. It's just, you know, it's happened to me a few times. Corn, yeah, Corn, switch out the K with the P. Hi, Vicky, are you a Trump supporter?
They could receive life sentences, and because these are federal charges.
Vicky, are you a Trump supporter?
That's you. All right, Eric.
Okay, I think that's a no. I don't think MAGA's going to be out tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you, Joey. King Trump, we love him. Sure. I'm willing to listen. Hey, come convince me. Stu, I'm going to mute you, bud, and I'm going to send you a request. Come up and convince me to be MAGA. How about that? Is there any Trump supporter that can convince me that I should be supporting Donald Trump? I'm open for it. Like if any Trump supporters have like an actual valid good reason why I should be supporting Donald Trump, come up and tell me, and I'm willing. Good. You got it? Okay, good. So I think you're a Trump supporter, right? So I'm gonna mute you. Come up here and tell me if you can convince me. Floor is yours, bud. W's in chat for Kayla for the $5 donation. And hope you're all good, Santana. You're my favorite creator. I hope you're having the happiest of holidays. Thank you so much, Kayla. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. I was thinking about that earlier. She is birthday's on the 23rd, so got to sing happy birthday to Mama Jones. Oh, I thought the person was coming up. I guess they're not coming up. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. $5 is weak. Yeah. Cheap electricity. Are you saying that's what? Oh, are you trying to say? Oh, okay. Come tell me about it. All right, I'm gonna mute you. Come up here and tell me about the cheap electricity. I want to hear that. Come and tell me about it. I'm willing to listen, but I just need you to come up. You can't like spam it from the chat. It doesn't work that way. W's in the chat for Darius. Darius in a $5 donation saying thoughts on Cena's retirement match. Also, happy holidays to you and your family. Darius, first and foremost, happy holidays to you and your family. I hope you're amazing. I think it was the right decision to put Gunther over, especially if things happen the way that they're talking about, like, oh, he retired Goldberg, he retired Cena, he's gonna retire Brock Lesnar. And then I think that's a good thing. I don't like the tap out, but I understand the metaphor. So, like there's that. I don't know. W's in the chat for Susan for the $10 donation and saying happy birthday. No, it's gonna be my mom's birthday, but thank you. My birthday though is holy shit. My birthday is in like a month. I didn't even realize that. My birthday is next month. My birthday is next month. But W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Marie for the $5 donation saying happy birthday, Mama Jones. She will be ecstatic. I'm gonna I will send her all of your love. Yes, I do watch wrestling. Mine too. What day? The 23rd. Are you an Aquarius? Yes, I am an Aquarius. My birthday is January 30th. So yeah, my birthday's next month. Not following me now. Listen, go ahead. That's what I'm listening. I'm eclectic. You never seriously, if this is your first time watching me, I know this isn't the most exciting because they're cowards or whatever. All right, Chrissy, I see you. But I promise you, this live is unlike any other live. This live is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I swear. Is there chat? Am I wrong? Is there anyone in the chat that can sit here and say that they've watched my live from start to finish, any live that I had, and expected whatever happens on the live? Can anyone sit here and say like, oh, I'm going to watch Santana's live because I know it's just going to be a normal live? That shit's always weird because I'm weird. And so since I'm weird, the live's going to be weird. It is a roller coaster. It's a fucking roller coaster. Okay, guys. So one of two options at this point, right? Because I know like we've been talking to each other, and which I love you guys. I do. If I could, I would give you all like big old kisses on the cheek. Like smooches. But just sitting here talking to you guys. He said unique, not weird. Yeah. Just sitting here talking to you guys. And so we got one or two options. Either we can hit a reset one more time, but try from the main. Yeah, the weirdness is a part of the show. We can either hit a reset and try to go live again from the main, or we can just call it and start bright and early, bright-eyed, bushy-tail. What do you guys think? Put a 5 in the chat if you want to hit a restart. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to call it and start over tomorrow. Put a 5 if you want to restart. 1 if you want to call it. Hi, Silver, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
You are?
Trump is the best.
Why are you using a fake voice?
Voice. No, I think that Trump is the best.
Why so?
His economy is not a trash economy. That's a lie. I think that it's a great economy.
Also,
so we kept inflation low. He has a booming stock market. We have a good export amount of exports going on currency. I think that's great.
what does that mean? Exports going on currency?
Yeah, so like currency swaps and exporting the dollar to other countries, other nations, so that we can.
Do you think the currency swap that we did with Argentina was a good thing?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because we tend to export our currency, the dollar, to other nations, and they end up becoming our trade partners. That's how
How much
our
did we
history.
lose with that currency swap with Argentina?
We didn't lose anything.
We did. What's the evaluation of the Brazilian? What is it, peso or whatever?
No, the Argentina peso.
Argentina. God damn it! I apologize. Yes, Argentina peso. What's the?
Well, the U.S. didn't lend it to them, right? They did a swap. It was the IMF.
Yeah, but how much did we lose in value?
We haven't.
We have.
No, we and again, it was the IMF. It was from the account in the IMF.
One second.
And historically, when we do swap lines,
the Argentinian peso to U.S. dollars. Let's see. Let me make this simple here. Currently, right, it takes 1,451.77 Argentinian pesos to equal $1 US.
Okay.
Right? And with that being said, actually it's more than that now because it's dropped even further. Anyway, with that being said, with giving them, what do we give them? 40 billion?
So the IMF, from the IMF account, it was 20 billion.
It ended up being 40 billion. That actually immediately dropped the value of the dollar because of the actual reduction due to where we are in Argentina. So the strength of the US dollar has continued to decrease. It's weaker than the pound, and it's even weaker than like the peso. It's even weaker than the Canadian dollar. What I'm saying is like that actual swap that we did with Argentina to keep them afloat was massively negatively impacting. Why the fuck do you keep spamming that? That's fucking weird. I don't understand why you're spamming that. Anyway, like the point that I'm trying to make is that
he's still going.
I got it. I don't know. That's weird. Like people are weird. Anyway, like it was massively harmful. Hey, do you want to know why Donald Trump actually did that? Like, do you know why, or you think you know why, and then do you want to actually know why?
I mean, I know why.
Why?
And it was not harmful. That's not true.
Why did he do it?
And the claim that
wait, why did he do it?
Yeah, 1 second. The claim that the dollar.
Just tell me why he did it.
The claim that the dollar. I already answered that from the beginning, though.
No, Silver. Why did he do it?
I answered that. I said that you. Yeah, I did. I said the U.S. has a history of exporting the dollar.
Oh, okay, that was your answer. That's not right.
So you're
That's
saying
not
we
why
don't
he
export our
actually did it.
dollars?
No, I'm saying that's not why he did it. Hey,
So
did you know that Argentina, right, is a country that is basically selling itself? Did you know, as of right now, if you go to Argentina and you invest, I think it's $400,000 or 500,000, one of those two, $400 to $500,000 on land, then you get a gold card, you get like citizenship, you get full access to enter Argentina. Did you know that? So
did you say they're selling themselves because what was it at the end?
I was saying, did you know that if you go to Argentina and you buy land for, it's either $400,000 or $500,000, but if you buy land for $400,000 or $500,000, then you get a gold card. You automatically become a citizen, and you get full citizenship to Argentina. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, a lot of countries do this.
Yeah, there are a lot of countries that do that, but Argentina specifically is doing that now. Now, the difference between what Argentina is doing and other countries tend to do is that Argentina is trying to sell off their land in bulk, right? And so there's a lot of super wealthy, super rich people who are now purchasing land in Argentina. Now it's a good investment, right? People are predicting that if you invest like that $400,000 and you let the land sit for a couple of years, then you'll be able to flip it for millions, right? But the interesting thing is like the ultra wealthy have started to buy up tons of land, and they're all overwhelmingly investing in Argentina because it's cheap and they're selling. So with that being said, who do you think Trump often gets buddy with?
Yeah, I mean, I know he stated that they have similar ideals, right, when it comes to running the government, and how they have the same, cutting costs, and so I know that
rich people is the answer. Rich people. Donald Trump is quite literally buddy with rich people. The point being is that the reason why Donald Trump is floating this money to Argentina in order to try to get them going in the right direction or whatever is literally because Argentina has investments from some of the rich and powerful, the people that Donald Trump actually care about. And since those rich and powerful people let them know, like, hey, we have all this investments into this country, Donald Trump will not let them fail. So like, that's what it's really about. It's about the ultra wealthy people actually not losing their ass on their investments, just like with oil. Like Donald Trump has a history of doing that. So when it comes to like the OPEC plus deal, that was all because Donald Trump didn't want his rich oil baron friends to lose their ass.
Yeah, so I disagree. I don't think that that's the reason why we do a swap line with Argentinian pesos, because we have historically done this with other countries, other nations, and we do that before we become trade partners. We always provide foreign aid to nations, and then we end up becoming trade partners. As far as the whole claim that if they fail, they would lose those investments. That's not how it works, because they have if they fail, they would have to then debase their currency to bail out the failing banks. So they are not the ones that would lose those investments. It would be the banks. The banks would have to be bailed out, and that would cause the currency to be debased. Yeah, they would have to. It wouldn't be good for their economy, but that doesn't mean that the holders of those assets would be affected.
The United States has been trade partners with Argentina since 1853. The Treaty of Friendship, Commerce, and Navigation has been in place. And then there were deeper ties with the 1991 bilateral investment treaty into Argentina. And then also TIFTA in 2016, Trade and Investment Framework Agreement. All of those things actually solidified the trade partnership that we have with Argentina. So your premise that, we only did this because we're getting ready to become trade partners with Argentina. You're absolutely wrong. Like we've been.
That's not what I said. And I do know that. I already know that because this is the first time that we've exchanged currencies with them. We've done swap lines with them, and so that's what I'm saying. That people are kind of mad about something that's already happened before, even before Trump did it.
I don't think that's why people are mad. I think he was getting ready to order his food. I'm going to say thank you to a couple of people. Sorry for chewing chat. W's in the chat for Trish. Trish sent a $10 donation saying, "You're a boss. Maggot and the bigots know that. That's why they're too scared to request up. All love to you and Mama Jones and the whole family." Trish, thank you. Tish, thank you so much for the $10 donation, and I appreciate you, Tish. I always, even when she comes up, I always mess up her name. Sorry about that. W's in the chat for Benjamin. And for the $5 donation saying, if you have a few minutes, I like to chat for 5 or 10 minutes after the live phone or whatever. Just have a few ideas for you. Benjamin, W's in chat, thank you so much for the 5. I would say, if you don't mind, send a message to Kay or one of my mods, and then we can set up maybe like a Discord or something. I don't know. We can figure something out, but reach out to Kay. I don't like talking on the phone, period. But I don't normally just talk on the phone to just people, but we can communicate. You can like send a DM. I'm not a big phone guy. Fun fact, my first job right out of college, I was working for Verizon. And I was working for Verizon, taking like in their call center. And ever since then, I've been kind of advert to talking on the phone. W's in the chat for Michael for the $25 donation saying, "Can't miss Santana live." I see, excuse me. I see the hard work you put in every single day with the background topics, research with sources. Thankful for you and your conversations you have. Happy holidays, my friend. Guys, fucking massive W's in the chat for Michael for the 25. You're fucking awesome. Absolutely. I really appreciate you. Seriously. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Gerard, who sent a $2 donation saying MAGA's not coming up because they know they'll get RKO'd out of nowhere. You're fucking right. W's in the chat for Benjamin. We'll do, how do I contact mods? Contact Kay. Or like, look, there's plenty of mods here right now. Like if you look like Allison, you see Allison, there's Joanna. There's plenty of people here. If you just like actually grab one of them, they'll be able to do that. Silver, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you. Hey, you were saying that people were upset and we do this all the time. You do understand, like, that's not the reason why people are upset. Like the United States helping Argentina or helping like any country, period. That's not why people on the left were mad, right?
I mean, yeah, I get why they're mad because they don't really understand how our currencies from a financial system works.
No, it wasn't about that. People were mad because Donald Trump said that he was going to improve the lives of everyday Americans by like lowering prices and stopping wars and, getting rid of inflation and giving them, dollar eggs and shit. And he didn't do any of that. He didn't take care of everyday Americans. And so while there were farmers who were hurting, right, in Arkansas, Donald Trump turned around and bailed out Argentina, and then gave them a pathway to negotiate a soybean deal with China, directly undercutting the American farmers, and then followed that up with making a trade deal with Argentina for beef, again, undermining U.S. farmers. So like the premise behind why people are so upset, it wasn't because of like, working with the working with other countries. It's the fact that Donald Trump said that he was going to be quote unquote America first and take care of American people. And he didn't do any of that. He started greasing other people's palms.
Yeah. So So to address that, you think that we shouldn't make negotiations with other countries to lower prices on those imports?
Oh, I think negotiations are perfectly fine. What I don't think you can do though is run on being a president that's for the people, but yet you don't do anything for the people.
Okay, so I mean, I think that's kind of contradicting when you say he wants to lower grocery prices for the people and he hasn't, but then he's doing deals to lower the grocery prices by negotiating with other countries to get cheaper imports.
What deal has he signed that actually lowered grocery prices?
Well, I mean, you just said that he was doing the soybean and the beef, right?
Oh, no. You misunderstood. The soybean deal was between Argentina and China. And then the beef deal was cutting out United States farmers where they wanted the actual deal. So again, he did cut a deal as far as like the beef. The soybean deal was like bad. So no, you misunderstood.
Yeah, I mean, I know about the soybean bill that the United States has with China. They're meant to fulfill a certain amount by 2026.
No. The China didn't buy soybeans from U.S. farmers at all in the third quarter, at all. Like not one bean, not a soy, not a bean. And what they did was sign an agreement with Argentina to purchase soybeans from Argentina. That was after Donald Trump agreed to the deal that actually kept Argentina afloat. So he undercut the American farmer so China could continue to get their soybeans, but from a different country. Now, he did turn back around and make a deal where China agreed to purchase a certain amount of soybeans, but it's like vastly, like a huge difference between the agreement that was signed and how much they were purchasing before Donald Trump started this trade war.
So he did make a deal with them to lower grocery prices by lowering those. Even if you claim it was to undercut our farmers, it's still to lower the prices.
How does China buying soybeans from Argentina lower prices in the U.S.?
I said beef, not China buying soybeans, and they did buy
Beef is
soybeans
up.
from our boat.
Beef is up. It didn't lower the prices of beef.
So you're saying that a deal is supposed to instantly make the markets drop prices, or
No,
do you understand that
what I'm
it
saying
takes
is
time for deals
what I'm
to
saying
come
is
into
that
play?
either you don't know what you're talking about or you're being disingenuous.
Well, I mean, you just stated that he wasn't trying to lower their prices, but you just clearly stated that he was making a deal with them to lower the prices, even if it undercut the farmer.
I didn't say that he made a deal to lower the prices. I said he made a deal with the actual farmers in Argentina. I don't think you understand what's happening right now.
And you're deviating, you're pivoting a little bit there. Why are you
saying, and address exactly what I said? Don't move off of what I just said.
I mean, you pivoted all the way from currency swaps to we're doing deals with them.
Don't go off of what I said, Silver. I need you to address what I just said.
Yeah, again, you stated, and this is your own words, you said that he negotiated with Argentina for beef.
Right, which undercuts the American farmers, but it doesn't lower the cost of beef within the United States of America.
It undercuts the American farmers, but it does lower the cost of beef in America because that's the whole point of making the deal.
How? When
is to import cheaper
actually lower
beef.
The cost of beef?
Well, I mean, you want a deal to take place instantly, or do you think that a deal is going to take time?
I need you to tell me when beef is going to be lowered.
Well, that whenever the the supply exceeds the demand, that's how supply and demand works, and that's how prices work.
The supply isn't going to exceed the demand.
Well, you increase the supply. That's what it does to lower the prices. You increase the supply at a cheaper price, that lowers the prices in the homeland.
Do you know why beef is like not why there's a shortage of beef in the U.S.?
Why is there?
So no.
I do, but why is there?
Okay, if you do, then tell me when. I mean, tell me why.
No, you go ahead. Tell me,
No, tell me why.
brother. You're gonna ask open-ended questions and then not provide any context.
No. I said, do you
try to
know
dictate the
why?
conversation?
No, I said, do you know
But
why
you already
the cost
pivoted
of
from
beef is
currency
down?
swap to beef
And you
now.
said yes, you know, and I said okay. If you know, then tell me why. It's super simple.
I'm just gonna say you already pivoted from currency
That's
swaps to
fine,
beef.
Silver. But if you don't know, then just say you don't know, and I'll tell you. But if you do know, then I want you to tell me. Either one, like one of those two things, have to happen.
Yeah, so that's why I asked you. Go ahead.
No, so you don't know.
Okay, sure. We'll say that. I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. The reason being is because of the actual cycle that farmers take, specifically beef farmers. Apparently there is a large amount of beef farmers that are doing a rotation, so they're not putting their cattle into the market because they're trying to replenish. You combine that with the fact that there was a outbreak of screwworm that affected beef. You combine those things. It happens with the normal cycle as far as taking the beef off the market, but it doesn't normally happen with the actual screwworms. The farmers are perturbed at Trump because he's not actively trying to do anything to help with the slowing or the battling of screwworms when it comes to beef. But like, that's why. One other thing that I do want to call out is while Donald Trump announced on November the 13th, 2025, that he was making this deal with Argentina for beef, it's still just listed as a framework deal. So even the quote unquote deal with Argentina for beef has not been finalized and no beef. So yeah, there's that.
So again, it's basic. Again, this all can be run down to basic understanding of demand and supply, right? So you just stated that the supply locally here in the United States is being affected by those reasons that you stated, and he's trying to make up and increase our supply by negotiating with Argentina.
He hasn't signed a deal. There's no deal. He hasn't done anything.
I mean, that's what you said earlier. So now you're saying there's no deal.
Yeah, I told you that he agreed on a deal with Argentina, and I just looked it up, and as of today, it's still just an agreement. There has been no signing of the deal. It's still where it was when he announced it on November the 13th. So that means that Trump is even worse than I thought he was.
So he is trying to increase the supply of beef.
That's what he says, but he hasn't done anything about it. It's still, yes, Joanna, it's absolutely concept of a deal.
So he is working on lowering the prices for Americans.
I mean, if you let him tell it, he is, but there's no actual output. There's no actual things being done to lower prices. Again, the one thing that I started to give him credit for, he hasn't even actually done. So I'm a little confused as far as how he's doing anything if he hasn't even done the one thing that he talked about. The only thing that he's done to lower prices on Americans for groceries is by removing the tariffs that he put on the groceries.
See, Federal Jerome Powell said that the tariffs weren't inflationary. The majority of them.
Jerome Powell literally said that they were. That's a fucking lie. You're lying.
He said the majority of them.
Jerome Powell said that the tariffs have been inflationary. He's been reacting and trying to guess the best he can when it comes to the actual reduction of the reduction of the interest rate. And he even said that while he reduced it again by another 0.25, he said moving forward in the future, there will have to be massive reasons in order to make any additional changes. So you're lying.
So the tariffs caused. You're saying the tariffs caused.
Can you address what I just said?
Can 0.2 inflation increase? Is that what you're saying?
No, he decreased it by 0.25. But can you address the fact that you just lied?
I didn't lie because that's what Jerome Powell said.
Jerome Powell did not say that. I just directly quoted what Jerome Powell. Fine. Tell me where I can find where Jerome Powell said that most of the tariffs were not inflationary.
In his previous Fed meeting that he spoke about. But hold on.
Sure.
So
Nope.
So hold on.
No.
You're
We're gonna talk about that.
Even if we say they're inflation,
no, I'm not gonna let you run. I'm not gonna let
if
you
we
run.
say they're
Silver,
inflationary,
I'm not gonna let you run. You said in his latest Fed chair meeting. Okay, cool. So let's look this up because I wanna see specifically what you're referring to. So just hold tight.
you're the one running. You pivoted from currency to
Shushies, bud. You made a claim and you're lying and you don't want to admit that you're lying. So we're gonna fact check this shit. Let's see here. So I'm assuming that you're talking about the one that was like 2 weeks ago, right?
I think it was that one. I'm not too sure. I think it was either that one or before, but it should be. I think it should be that one. Yeah.
Sure. Give me 1 second here. So this comes from International Business Times. This is from the specific Fed chair meeting that Jerome Powell held. And actually, this is a follow-up from that, an update. This is from December the 15th. And the title is listed, Panic Over the White House as Fed Chair Powell confirms Trump's tariff mean higher costs and fewer jobs. Federal Reserve Chairman Powell delivered a stark assessment of the U.S. president's sweeping tariff policies, asserting that they've materially increased inflationary pressure, rising consumer costs, and complicated the central bank ability to sustain maximum employment. Powell's statement, made during a highly anticipated press conference following the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, confirmed that tariffs are now the principal driver of inflation, overshooting the Fed's 2% target, a dynamic that threatens both price stability and labor market strength. His remarks emphasized that the economic crossroads where tariff-induced inflation may blunt employment growth and force policymakers into a imbalancing act unprecedented in recent decades. So, hey, Silver, can you tell me again where Jerome Powell said that the tariffs aren't driving inflation?
Yeah, so I don't know what source that was that you were reading. It was that the Fed meeting, the actual transcript from the Fed meeting, or what?
So this is from International Business Times. This is the international view for the information from Jerome Powell after his Federal Open Market Committee meeting. There's a direct link to the full press conference, and it directly quotes Jerome Powell and his reasoning.
And let's address that claim. So if the tariffs are causing inflation, right? Why did we just receive?
FYI, I have his full transcript. They put the link to the transcript. It's
sure, no problem.
Pages.
No problem.
So it gives
address
everything
the claim
that he says.
Right. Let's address the claim. So why,
Wait,
if tariffs are causing
the claim, can you admit that you lied?
No, I didn't, because if we address the claim, I'm trying to say,
you said, Silver, you said Jerome Powell said that the actual reason you said Jerome Powell said the majority of the tariffs were not driving inflation. You said that. That was your claim. And I found the transcript that directly refutes your claim. So either you were lying or you were wrong. Would you like to admit that you were wrong?
No, I'm not lying or wrong. And another thing
how
is,
can you not be, wait, how can you not be wrong then if the actual transcript from Jerome Powell says the opposite of what you said?
So hold on. Why is inflation lower now?
No, we can talk about.
If the tariffs are going,
hold on.
If the tariffs are driving inflation.
Listen, Silver, we can talk about the reasoning. The thing that I need you to directly address, because at this point now we're talking about your integrity. We're literally talking about your integrity, because you're sitting here saying, No, I'm not pivoting. You made the claim. I found the actual
That's all you've been
information
doing
that
this whole time,
directly.
brother.
I found the information that directly refutes your claim. Now I need you to admit that either you were wrong or you lied. It's one of the two.
I mean, should I pull up my own source or?
Sure. Go pull up the transcript and tell me where he said that most of the tariffs are not driving inflation, even though I have the transcript saying that the tariffs are driving inflation.
All right, and to address the claim about inflation.
No, you said you're going to do it. Go pull it up. I'll wait. I got a couple of people. Thank you. Debbie's in the chat. Excuse me. Debbie's in the chat for Sonia. Sonia sent a $25 donation saying the connection of Netanyahu, Jarva Milley, I don't know who that is, and Trump's right-wing ideology and mutual support of Israel. Who is this? I don't know who Jarva Milley is. I feel like I'm out of the loop. I got to look this person up. Why do I not know who this person is? Debbie's in the chat for Sonya, though. Thank you so much for the $25 donation. Also, Debbie's in the chat for Megan, who sent a $2 super chat to say, sorry, how do I contact Kay? I just have a couple of questions. Yeah, I mean, you can send her a DM on TikTok. Oh, that guy. Yeah. The president of fucking Argentina. What am I thinking? Holy shit. I couldn't think of his names, but I could see his stupid mutton chops. Yeah, if you want to, you can just reach out to Kay, shoot her a message on TikTok. Guys, W's in the chat. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. With that being said, keep tapping the screen. Guys. Let's get the likes up to 150,000 likes. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Let's see here. Silver, do you have that information refuting the information that I have?
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking up for the specific thing, but
okay,
that whole argument
about it. Let's see. Someone's loading here. Oh, it looks like he's still spinning on my side. Hi, Juan. Are you a Trump supporter? Juan, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. What kind of leftist is Santana? I'm the kind of leftist that get shit done. No, Avery, we cannot. Why would people just randomly follow you? That doesn't make sense.
Yo, what's up?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, bro. Hey, I got a question, man. Would you rather date an elite?
What can I what's your username?
My username?
Yeah, also you have an echo. That's really bad.
It's doodle.
Swipe out for a second and then swipe back in.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna mute you until you do that just because I said swipe out and swipe in. Also, I feel like he was about to have some like weird question, and I don't want to answer weird questions, so I guess whatever. $10 a follower. I know that's right. He's back in the request chat, but he had I can tell he had a weird hypothetical. He was gonna say some weird shit, and I refused to let him back up here to say weird shit. So sorry, Bub, you missed your chance. Silver, you got that information for me? Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up because where I saw it was in the video where he was speaking at not the actual
transcript.
like I saw him on camera where he said it. That's the thing.
Okay, I'll put you back on mute. Don't worry, I'll talk to my chat. Chat, I'll just talk to you until he comes back with that source. But what I'll say, chat, is don't hold your breath. I'm not going to hold my breath. And you guys, you don't hold your breath either, because we'll be in trouble if we hold our breath and we wait on it. I'm doing okay, Unicorn. How are you? He's never going to find the source. You know, the cognitive dissonance that you have to actually push back on the actual transcript. Like I literally have the actual transcript of Jerome Powell and his press conference, and him saying that the tariffs are directly related to inflation. Like they're driving inflation, but for him to sit there and say, no, he said that it's not. I guess you got to go down with the lie. I don't know. That's fucking wild. He's never going to find. No, he's not. He's not going to find it because it's not a thing. But he won't concede. Like all he has to do is say, you know what? I was wrong. And then we can move off of it, but he won't do it. Pride comes before the fall. Oh yeah, we're keeping him muted until he gives us that source or admits it. I don't care which one. Yeah, that is all he has to say. I misheard. I'd accept that. I'd accept him. You know, my bad. I fucked up. Sometimes this thing happens with my right ear, and I kind of mishear words and shit. That's all he got to do. He's not gonna do it though. What's the claim? He claimed that Jerome Powell said that the tariffs are not the cause of inflation. It's not the driving indicator in inflation, even though I have the transcript where he said that it was. So now Silver's looking for video evidence of Jerome Powell saying that it wasn't, even though Jerome Powell said that it was, not only in that video, but I have the 26-page transcript of it. So I don't know, chat. That's why I said don't hold your breath. I'm not going to hold mine. I'm not going to hold mine. No, I'm not going to put you back up because you're going to like say something weird. I don't want to answer your weird question. He's scouring Truth Social. He is. Sensational. What kind of leftist are you, Santana? I'm the kind of shit leftist to get shit done. I'm that type of leftist, baby. How about a song while we wait?
Yeah, this ain't your regular panel. Nah, we speak the truth. Late nights with Santana and Mama Jones watching. Better keep it clean. Let's go. Late nights, truth in the convo. Everybody get a seat at the table. From the block to the books, we mindful. No screaming, just dreams in the Bible. One mic, one voice, we build bridges from the heart of the hood to the world's big issues. Politics, pay, different cultures, but the real ones listen before they rebuttal. Late nights with Santana. Yeah, Mama Jones watching, so keep it grown. Ain't about flexing, this is purpose zone. Santana hold it steady when it might get hot, but we ain't here to fight, we here to connect the dots. Yeah, late nights with Santana. You already know. Late nights with Santana. Late nights, no static. No highlight reel, just the soul's reflection. No shade throwing, just connection. From streetwise truths to deep reflections, we turn hard talks into blessings. They say they run a game, we build new rules. We here to heal, uplift, and break the old rules. They kept us boxed in, divided by fear, but you find us lined up when the truth appears. Yeah, weekly topics, hearts wide open, no judgment, just motion. Real ones are talking, no cussing.
Cause Mama Jones
still watching, no fronting. Yeah, late nights with Santana. You already know. Late nights with Santana. Late nights, no static. Yeah, Mama Jones watching, so keep it grow. Ain't about flexing, it's a purpose zone. Santana hold it steady, but it might be hot. But we ain't here to fight, we here to connect the dots. Mama Jones watching, so keep it grow. Ain't about flexing, it's a purpose zone. Santana hold it steady, but it might be hot. But we ain't here to fight, we here to connect the dots. Weekly topics, hearts wide open, no judgment. Just motion. Real ones are talking, no cussing. Cause Mama Jones still watching, no fronting. Yeah. Late nights with Santana. You already know. Late nights with Santana. Late nights with Santana. You already know. Late nights with Santana. Late nights. Late nights with Santana. You already know. Late nights with Santana. Late nights.
Hey, Silver, did you find that source?
Yeah. So yeah, I do. I'm trying to figure out how to either pass it to you. I don't know if I should take a screenshot or
just tell me what it is. I'll pull it up.
So okay, so it's right here, the transcript. Post FOMC press conference. December 10. So the December 10.
I got the transcript. What page are we on?
1 second. So here from so from the transcript, somewhere here.
What page are we on?
From the I don't have it's not the full transcript, but it is that from that transcript from the 2025 December 10th. So
Wait,
let me
if
read
you don't
out.
have the full transcript, then and again, I'm pulling the information from the transcript. Did you put it in Chat GTP or AI overview? What are you looking at? Because you said it's from the transcript, and I have the transcript right in front of me, but now you're saying you don't have the transcript.
Yeah, so let me read it out. So what it says is when Jerome Powell discussed the tariffs limited role in inflation during his December 10, 2025 post-FOMC press conference, he indicated that goods
what
inflation,
are you reading from, Silver?
From the Mace News here, from their transcript from the FOMC meeting.
Where did you get this? Again, like I'm so confused right now because while I did bring up the actual article referring to International Business Times, right, that reports the information, they linked. Not only did they have the quote, but they directly linked the entire full transcript. So I have this 26-page transcript in front of me. So I would genuinely, you know what? Let's do this. Hold on. I'm going to do a Control F. Don't worry. I got you. Let's look up inflation. How about that? Let's Control F inflation. All right. So inflation is mentioned 79 times. Let's see here. Although the federal government for the data past few months haven't released available private sector data, outcome, employment, inflation has not much changed since October. Conditions, labor market generally cooling, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. Support goals, or you know what? Better than inflation. Let's look up tariffs. Oh, there we go. That's better.
But you just read that the inflation hasn't changed.
No, it says
that's what you just read.
Inflation remains.
Everybody heard you read it.
Yeah, it says, although important federal government data in the past couple of months has yet to be released. Do you understand what that says?
Continue reading what you just read.
Available public and private sector data suggests that the outlook for employment and inflation has not changed much since our meeting in October. It's October, November. I'm sorry, October, November, December. Conditions in the market appears to be gradually cooling.
Is the same.
No, where does this say is inflation? You're being disingenuous as fuck. I'm going to read this whole thing. Although important federal government data for the past couple of months have yet to be released, public and private sector data suggests the outlook for the employment inflation has not changed much since our meeting in October. Conditions in the labor market appears to be gradually cooling, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. So again, inflation is still on the rise. You're literally
You're
What does
spreading
elevated
misinformation
mean?
now.
What does
'Cause,
elevated
again,
mean?
It
What
means
does
it's above
elevated
the
mean?
Hold on, let me answer.
What does elevated mean, Silver?
I'm trying to answer.
Okay, what does elevated mean?
It means it's above the 2% target.
So it's up. What the fuck are you talking?
That does not mean it's up.
You're disingenuous as fuck. Stop it.
Does not
We're
mean
going
it's
to.
up. Stop lying,
You're
man.
disingenuous as fuck. You didn't
Caught
find
up-
the source.
You just got caught up in your lie, brother.
What was the lie?
You just read that it hasn't changed much. How can it be up if it hasn't
Where
changed
does it
much?
say? Where does it say it hasn't changed much?
Read it. Oh, okay, brother.
Right.
I'm leaving because
He
you're
said
not
since
genuine
our
right now.
October
You're not
meeting.
genuine.
No, hold on. It hasn't changed much since our October meetings. Conditions in the labor market apparently to be gradually cooling. Inflation remains somewhat elevated. Again, but that's not the point. You're literally sitting here saying you're trying to point something else out, but that's not the point. Your original claim, this was your claim. This is what we're looking for. We weren't talking about whether inflation changed or not. That's not what you said. You, Silver, you said that Jerome Powell said that tariffs were not driving inflation. You said that he said that, even though I pointed out that he did say that.
That's not what I said, brother.
You literally said that, and you're on YouTube. I can run it back. You're a fucking liar.
I said
you're a disingenuous
the
fucking
tariffs-
liar.
I said the tariffs are-
No, you're not going to sit here and weasel out of it. What you're going to do, sit on mute. I will play back what you said. I will pull it up on YouTube. Stop talking. We'll figure out who said what. Don't even worry about it.
As you state that inflation has...
Sit on mute.
You're not genuine, bro.
You're a clown. You've gotten cooked, and you have no information, no resources. Now we're going to run it back to your lie.
Inflation is 2.7%. What are you talking about? In his previous Fed meeting that he spoke about, but hold on. So
Nope.
hold on.
No,
So you're
we're going to talk about that.
even if we say they're inflation,
No, I'm not going to let you run.
if we say they're
Silver,
inflation,
I'm not going to let you run. You said in his latest Fed chair meeting. Okay, cool. So let's look this up because I want to see specifically what you're referring to. So just hold tight.
you're the one running. You pivoted.
She's bud. You made a claim and you're lying, and you don't want to admit that you're lying as far as how he's doing anything if he hasn't even done the one thing that he talked about. The only thing that he's done to lower prices on Americans for groceries is by removing the tariffs that he put on the groceries.
The federal Jerome Powell said that the tariffs weren't inflationary. The majority of them.
Jerome Powell literally said. What did you just say just now? What did you just say?
The majority of them weren't inflationary.
Okay, so that's what that's what we're looking for in the transcript, right, bud?
And inflation hasn't changed much. So how can they be inflationary?
Hey, what did you just say? I'm not even talking about me. You in the past you, Silver, past Silver. What did past Silver say?
We just repeated it. What do you mean? I just said the majority of tariffs weren't inflationary.
Okay, now go get me where Jerome Powell said the majority of tariffs are not inflationary.
Didn't you just state that they weren't inflationary?
No. I didn't say shit about tariffs in that sentence. We talked about inflation. I need you to tell me where he said the majority of tariffs are not inflationary. That's what you said. That was your claim. That was your claim. Even though I have the transcript and it says the opposite, but you refuse to let that go. So go get where he said that the majority of tariffs are not inflationary.
Yeah, so you don't want to be genuine, right?
You're just going to stay on mute until you actually go get that information. Nope.
The information.
Nope. I need you to go get that information where Jerome Powell said that the majority of tariffs aren't inflationary. If you're coming off mute, that means you have the information. I know you don't have the information because you were just on mute and you didn't have that information. So I don't want you to come off mute until you can provide that information, bud.
I literally did already.
At this point, you didn't. You didn't have the transcript. You didn't have the information. I have all of the information in front of me. I have it. You don't. So again,
Can you read that again?
No. I need you to go get the information where it says tariffs are not inflationary. Because the sentence that I read, no.
Can you read it again?
No. The sentence that I read, the paragraph portion that I read didn't mention tariffs at all. I need you to go get it. Nope.
Running.
No. I need you to go get it, bud.
You're running.
Shh. I can't run on my own live. You idiot. I can't run on my own live, you idiot. Go get that information. You made the claim, and I'm not gonna let you get off of it until you actually find the information. I don't really care. I don't really care. Go get the information that proves what you said. Shh. I know. Listen.
Read it out.
Listen. You can whine and cry like a little baby all you want to, but no one can hear you through the mute. Stop being an actual little crash out baby and go get the information that substantiates your claim. It's your claim. It's your claim.
So how the inflation?
Shh. Go get the information about your claim.
Keep
As
running.
a matter of fact, what we're gonna do, I'll get someone else up here to help you while you go get information about your claim.
I ain't getting nothing. You scared, bro.
It's okay. It's okay, Buttercup.
I know you want to read it again. Just read it again.
Hi, are you a Trump supporter? Milfy. Are you a Trump supporter? Milfy, are you a Trump supporter?
I didn't mean to be here.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. I'll drop you down. Silver, I need you to go get the information about your claim. Stop coming off mute until you get that information.
Already proved my.
Hey. Go get it.
Oh, I ain't getting you.
Go get it.
You read it.
Go get it.
You read it, bro.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you want because I know that you want to run. Lens, you said I haven't proved my point at all. Cool. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Come up here and tell me about it. Silver, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. Don't worry. That's what you really wanted. You didn't want to actually address the shit that you said. You didn't want to address the shit that you said. Right? I mean, now, one thing that he could have been talking about, but this still isn't it. In the transcript, when we look up tariffs, there was one comment that Jerome Powell made that said a reasonable base case, I'm assuming that should be best case. Why does it say base? Best case is that the effects of tariffs on inflation will be relatively short-lived, effectively a one-time shift in the price level. That's now Jerome Powell said that was the best case scenario. That's when he mentioned it. Everything else here in this entire 26-page, tariff is mentioned 12 times in this entire transcript. Yeah. Hey, Silver, guess what, bud? I'm going to mute you because why should anyone care about what you're saying in the chat if you're not going to actually come up and defend your position? You said that I didn't prove my point. How so?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. It must have autocorrected. He said you were pivoting. I said that you haven't pivoted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was my bad if it autocorrected. I'm so sorry.
I was confused. I was like, oh, I'm not. All right.
Okay.
I apologize.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that doesn't say the tariffs weren't inflationary. Exactly. That's the whole point that I'm making. He's multiple times he stated that the reason why inflation was up is because of tariffs. He even listed here, further normalization of our policy stance should help stabilize the labor market, which following inflation seems to resume its downward trend towards 2% once the effect of tariffs have passed through. Literally, Jerome Powell is sitting here saying like tariffs are directly connected, and the reason why the labor market and inflation is up is because tariffs. Like this whole transcript, that's all he keeps saying. And yeah, it even says here that like he's hoping that next year there's a stabilization, even if the tariffs continue to be put in place, that it'll allow the actual inflation rate to drop. Yeah, he even said, so what do we expect from tariffs? Hold on, most important, half of them exceed inflations is good. Or what, half of the source of excess inflation is good is, yeah, saying that there's a long-standing principle that some inflation is good, especially when it's connected, but this has been unstable, terrorism, what's the point? More than half of the sources of inflation. Yeah. If you get away from inflation, inflation is the low twos, right? So it's really the tariffs that's called. Fucking listen. Listen to this sentence, chat. Listen to this sentence. This is from the actual press conference. The story with inflation, and we're all aware that this story, or what this story is at this point, if you get away from tariffs, inflation is in the low twos, right? So it's really the tariffs causing most of the inflation to overshoot. Like that's directly from the transcript. This is on page 18. Page 18, paragraph 1, halfway down. Jerome Powell directly says the reason why inflation is up is because of tariffs. Stupid people make my ass itch. Y'all knew he said it. I know, but why wouldn't he just admit? Like, what was the point of that? I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck was the point of that? Why was he so stubborn that he wouldn't even say like, oh, I fucked up? Like, why couldn't he even admit? Like, what the fuck are we doing? His ego, it had to be. Debbie's in the chat for Gerard, who sent a $1 donation. And I just want to give him encouragement reminder that you're doing a lot of good in the world. Thank you. You created such an amazing and safe community. I hope you should be proud, grateful for you and everything here, Gerard. I'm really happy to hear that. Like seriously, you're fucking amazing, and I'm happy that you're part of our community. I'm happy that you are here and on a daily basis, and you feel like you can actually be here with us. That means a shit ton to me. So Jared, sorry, Joanna, Jared. W's in the chat for Brittany for the $5 donation and said, have you seen the Clinton statement about the Epstein files? I'm just curious to hear your thoughts. I have not heard it, but I heard that Bill said that he wanted all of it released. So, hopefully. Did he say that? That's awesome. Tell him I said, what's up? W's in the chat for Eugene, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say there's a saying in Spanish. I'm not even gonna try to say this because I'm gonna mess it up. Or you know what? Fuck it. I ate a tamale. I'll try it. Mi delavi el ama el caparo. My Spanish is really bad. It's like really, really bad. That basically means that someone / something brings your soul back to your body. Just wanted to say that's what you always manage to do for me. Thank you, friend. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. That means a lot to me. And no, I didn't eat the banana peel or banana leaf. Joey warned me about it, so. You said sounded really authentic. The tamale work. Yeah, it did. It did its job. It did its job. All right, guys, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think they want to talk to me tonight. I don't think they want to talk to me tonight. E2. I did E2. Wasn't there a store with tamale? Not anymore. There's no store with a tamale anymore. So there's that. You want to talk to me? Maybe. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What can I call you, friend?
I'm sorry.
I said, what can I call you?
Phil.
I don't think you want that name.
Philip.
Trust me. Go with a different name. Don't do Phil. It's a whole thing. I promise you. You don't want to do.
Okay, just Jacob then.
Okay, Jacob's cool. All right, Jacob. Do you feel like you got played by Trump?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I actually follow neo-libertarian phalangism.
Hey, so Parker kept kicking you before you can explain it. Well, what's the phalangism part? What is that? He doesn't know. He expected me to kick him. No, you got to come back in here. You got to explain the phalangism. That's not how you run, friend. You're still here. My voice is still coming out of your phone. There we go. Explain phalangism.
Sorry, it's like a.
Are you used to being kicked and you couldn't run quick enough?
What? No. It's like an authoritative. It's like It's like far right ideology.
Wait, did you just go Google it?
Right.
Ain't no fucking way you came up here. You've been saying it and you didn't even know what it meant.
I did not Google it. I accidentally swiped out.
Put it on your mama.
I'll put it on my father.
No, put it on your mama. See, look, people don't be liking them pops, but they love them mamas. Put it on your mama. Why you go Google it? You got to know this shit if you're going to be saying it.
I didn't Google it.
Hey.
I Googled it about like a month ago.
Hold on. I got something for you. Don't worry about it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Come on, Jacob. You ain't got a lot to kick it. I'm just saying, like, you should have known it before you said it.
I know what it means. I didn't Google it.
Okay, tell me about it.
Anyways, your intro music's fire though, and like the stuff, like when you hop on at first, like I joined in and then saw the start of your stream. That was fire.
Oh,
I can't line it up.
That's the third best song that I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other two are way better. Anyway, convert me. I want to be a phalangist.
But you follow but you're like far left, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm open-minded. Never thought you'd get this far, did you?
Probably not.
You gotta have a plan, bud. You don't have an elevator speech ready?
The fuck's an elevator? All right, bro. I'm out of here.
No, hold on. Question, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, cool. So an elevator speech is like it's a saying that used to be used like when you would get in an elevator with like someone important and you're trying to sell them on something like an executive or whatever. It's a quick hitter speech that's like maybe 30 seconds to a minute that sells the concept of what you're trying to get across. It entices them and makes them want to give you a longer opportunity to learn about what you're talking about. So it's an elevator speech. Yeah, it's a pitch. Go work on that and then come back and convert me to phalangism, okay?
All right, I'll be back. I got some notes.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too, man.
Yes, elevator speech, elevator pitch is all the same. People don't know about ABCs. Always be closing. Always be closing. He's got notes. He does have notes.
What's up, man? How are you doing,
Trump
man?
supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What can I call you?
You call me Johan.
Johan?
Yep.
Johan, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 27.
27? Really? What year were you born?
1997.
Okay. All right. And when will you be 28?
I'm turning 28 in. Wait, why though? Why?
Because if you were born in 97, you would already be 28 unless your birthday is within the next 9 days or whatever.
It's in January.
Yeah, then you wouldn't be. You'll be born in 98, bud. You got to do the math before you come up here.
All right, I'm dead as 18. Like I just
Well,
said because I didn't think
about your age then.
I didn't think you would take me serious because most people that I debated, it was like, how old are you? I was like, what? Like, what would you know about politics? You know, so I just, you know.
I'm not gonna take you serious because you said you're a Trump supporter, not because of your age. I mean, your age
okay, no, I maintained it. You can't be below 18 to be live unless like.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta kick you now because you lied to me and you didn't get your lie straight.
No, come on.
No, you messed up. I gotta kick you now.
Wait,
like,
why? No, actually, why? Come on.
Sit in the mirror, like write it down or something.
Come on, man.
I
Why?
believe in you.
Because
Johan,
T was.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Wait, T was.
Yes. No, you fucked up. You get your lie straight. What are we doing? I don't know, guys. He was 15. I don't know. I would just pick something simple. I would just be like, yeah, I'm 20. I was born in 2005. When's your birthday? Today or tomorrow? Some shit. I don't know. I would get it right though. I would get my lie straight. Debbie's in the chat for Jared. Got it right that time. Who sent $1 donation saying you're the only person in the world that has the permission to say my name wrong. You're the best. No, you're way better. Like people fuck up my name all the time. Like really, like in my entire life, I just like I've heard my name so many different ways. I've just come to the reality like, yep, that's how you say my name. That's how you say my name. So Debbie's in the chat for Benjamin. Sent you a oh, okay, yeah, cool. I'll check my email. Definitely. Thank you. Debbie's in the chat for Benjamin for the 1. Debbie's in the chat for Evelyn for the 5 says, I'm elevated right now. You have me absolutely dead while I vibe. Happy birthday to Mama Jones and happy holidays. No doubt. Debbie's in the chat for Hidden. Thank you so much. Debbie's in the chat for Tish, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say, can I come up to ask you about 4371? What's 4371? I would have to know what that is. Oh, guys. So we went and saw a movie the other night, and it was called Housemaid. Has anyone seen The Housemaid? It's Mama Jones' birthday. Technically tomorrow for me. It's technically right now her birthday because her birthday is on the HR 4371. Yeah. We've been talking about HR 4371 like nonstop. Absolutely. We've been talking about that nonstop. We've been on it. But we went to go see this movie called Housemaid. Has anyone seen Housemaid? That shit was crazy. Fucking crazy. Not gonna hold you. My misogyny came out because as I was watching the movie, I was like, this woman is crazy. Come to find out, it's all men until it's no men. Pick the fucking bear. Pick the fucking bear. Yeah. It was fucking wild. That movie, I figured that it would be good because it was Lionsgate. So oh, Debbie's in the chat for Tiana. For the $1 donation said, because you're gonna say Tiana, I was gonna say Tiana. That's what I was gonna say. Tiana. Like Dirty Diana. Oh, Dirty Diana. Oh, Dirty Diana. Oh. They're also making a Michael Jackson movie. Oh, you know what else the fuck they're making? And I was like, this is not the time for it. There's another Hunger Game movies coming out. And it comes out like right after like Trump doing the Patriot games or whatever shit. Like that movie comes out right after that. And I'm like, no, thank you. Right? Not good. I saw that preview. I was like, holy fucking shit. All right. Hi.
I had to stop my YouTube from playing. I got you on both services. So can I ask you about HR 4371 real quick? Because I'm getting stuck on something.
Sure.
There's when you're talking about it could potentially open up federal agents, ICE, to invasive search. I cannot find that in the bill. Where am I supposed to find that, like the specific wording at? Because and I know it's probably partly interpretation. I'm trying to figure out like specifically where at in the bill, because I've got it pulled up. I keep on going through, keep on trying to interpret, and I'm getting stuck.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I'm so sorry. I know I'm not op, but
no, you're all good.
You're like one of the few who have brought this up, and I'm like, this is like big deal.
So there's two different sections, right? The first section, of course, is the summary, and then the second section is the actual listing for I don't think they specifically said cavity search.
Yeah, I got the text.
Hold on a second. 1 second. Oh, my fat finger and everything. I gotta move my keyboard over. There we go. All right. All right. Directors termination paragraph 1C in accordance with 23. Yeah, I think it's one of these fucking like how they have it, section 1C, paragraph 1C, section 235, like one of those type of deals, because it connects multiple to multiple, and then you have to read through it. Let's see here. Enhancing placement of certain
Sorry.
In the case of them coming 12 years old, shall be placed in a secure facility to turn operation, and if ordered to remove in terms of in-flight restrooms, usual community accompanying Ellen has a gang tattoo organ market that convicted criminal offense, there's National Security Act. Any the United States unaccompanied alien children, citizen, national has the convicted of any aggressive felony, immigration, the conduct, connection with the gang affiliation and security territory, the United States, alien children, national and habitual resistance, arrest record, including criminal record charges, charges, the placement of security, human health shall not place custody of any individual following individual criminal history. Individual has been convicted of a household, sex offense, allegation of crime involved. Senator talking about who can't be placed crime. Section aggravated. Requirements paragraph and subrequirements. Inserting and following information on individual with a woman, children placed before the children, individual secretary who wants to individual who can be placed in the residence, naming individual, social security number, hold on. In the provision of time made by act, individual or for term applied to any in-person circumstance shall be considered to be given extensive effort to bring by the law, such as holding what shall be utterly invalid or the act shall not be appreciation of such provision or other provisions simply not suitable for others or circumstance education. I think considered Secretary of State Attorney requirements, Chapter 34, 35 Title Code, paper reduction and compliance with the implementation. Nothing is actually security, propaganda, regulations on Chapter 5 and 7 refer to the administrative provision of the Act, individual effective date and applicable provides for Act. Action amendment the Act any custody determination for unaccompanied alien fine section. I know, Kay. I'm sorry. I'm reading through it.
I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh my
no,
god,
you're fine. I'm just
sorry.
looking for the specific. You said Control F. The reason why you can't use Control F is because of how they word bills, and so you have to read through the bill, and then you have to interpret it, and then you have to go to the section that's directly connected to the section. So
right.
I'm just trying to get to that. So give me a second.
Because it's super important, y'all. This is like a big thing that needs to be stopped if we can, especially even if it's not the invasive search. I believe in Santana. I really do. He's not my god, not like maggots with Trump, but I will say if it's even just federal agents just looking at a child in the nude, that's not okay.
Yeah,
a strict
I think
search.
it's let's see, Homeland Security. One second here. So now we need to go. So we had to come to the Homeland Security Act of 2022, and then we have to go to section 462B-B parentheses B then 2. All right, so this is how it's hidden. And so the Homeland Security Act of 2022 is 472 pages. And so what you have to do from this point is then go into and find that section.
Search it.
Which
it's
is
section
Children's Affair.
642G2.
Let's see here. This is the type of nerd shit that I normally do offline.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just talking to the chat.
I say sorry a lot.
No, it's all good.
Are you glad I got your name right? Because, people always call me Tish, Trish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought you'd appreciate that.
B. That was section 462B.
642. 642 G2.
No, it's B2.
Oh, B2?
B2.
Ah, B. Okay.
B. Let's see. So I see B1. B2. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so this is the section. Oh, this is long as fuck. So it's in the section under so yeah, it's exactly what I thought. You got to go to Homeland Security section 462 section B, and then it says 2, but 2 is just the start of the actual talking about the different items. So B2, but let's see, foster care.
Sorry, I've been sick lately.
Sponsor, good date, had a complaint, other on the function exercised under provision law available with respect to performance of the function of those responsible performance functions intermingling between this saving the provisions. Yeah, so it's in here somewhere, but this thing is massive.
Right. I'll take a look at that.
If you go, I would say go to the Homeland Security Act of 2020. 2002, and start on page 138. Again, there's 400, or start on page 137. There's 472 pages, but somewhere between, I think, page 137 until about page, if I'm looking at this right,
140 something.
Yeah, like already into the 140s. It's in here somewhere, but that's exactly what they did. So in the actual HR 4331, they directly just cited the actual section of, oh, but you know what? They also cited section 235A. Yeah, so like they specifically have quoted multiple pieces from the Homeland Security Act.
Okay, so
and then
all
also
these different
they cited the section 235C, which is William Wherefore Trafficking Victims Protections Reauthorization of 2008. But anyway, that's how they did. They connected the actual. They just put the name and the connection and said that it's related to that section in that article, and that's how it's listed. But it's in there when you go connect it to the act. But specifically. In the text overview, it talks about like the probable cause for search, which is if they think they're related or they're gang related or whatever. So
yeah, okay, no problem. Thank you. I'll go through and look at it. And
sorry, I couldn't find
it. I appreciate it.
Someone says section 3.2 screening, conduct an examination. It's in there. Yeah, like section 3. Bills are hard to read. Not gonna lie, bills are hard to read, but like. The way that they coded, it's listed.
Right. So, anyway. Yeah, I know. The screening is it's vague. It's very vague and I don't like it, but I mean, that's what they did with Texas, that they left everything vague with the abortion laws, and now I have to worry about my daughter. So yay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, but I'll let you go for tonight. Unless you got other people you gotta get to.
See, this is why I have people. People are way smarter than me. Section C, placement at 12-year-olds allows searches per DHS with criteria and examinations.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at, but I didn't, because it says determine if such child has any gang-related tattoos or other gang-related markings. And that's why I was like,
yes,
I'm worried about getting challenged with the whole invasive part.
Yeah, what this says though, but then you have to go to the actual what's the search and examination criteria by DHS, right? And so then it's aligning the actual search and examination criteria by DHS with the standard of being 13 years of age or older.
Okay.
And so it comes to the correlation as far as the search that's allowed by DHS and then them being able to conduct that at a younger age.
Okay.
So that's how you connect the two.
Yeah. I'll go through it. I'll take a look and I'll figure it all out. And then I'll start yelling at my family and friends.
Okay.
It'll be fun Christmas.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. And y'all have a good night. Tell Mama Jones happy birthday.
I will. Thank you. Guys, I think that I think I'm done, guys. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the debates have been slow. The people have been insufferable. The people that haven't been insufferable didn't know what a phalange is. I know, but like they don't want to talk to me. And it's 10 o'clock. Actually, it's 10:05. So I got one thing for you, chat. I don't want to debate you, cancel culture. Although we come to the end of the road till I can let go. Sing it out loud if you know the words. There we go. There we go. I changed your mind. I didn't change your mind. I just told you to look it up, bud. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll absolutely be live tomorrow.
At this point, we have to make a decision. Things have become too perilous to continue to live at the point that we are. The current administration in power has continued to deprive the Autobots of much needed oil and tire changes. Therefore, the Autobots have signed an agreement with the Decepticons to take down the Trump administration. Autobots, Decepticons, roll out. Robots in disguise. Transformers, robots in disguise.
All right, guys, it's time to get out of here. You know it's enough when I start doing random shit. How'd you do that? Magic, bud. Magic. That's how I did it. You said sound wave. Yes, I have to go. No, because you guys, like, Trump supporters don't want to talk to me. So I love you guys more. So I gotta go. This is not a real debate. You're not a real debate. You're just trying to keep me up here. You're not a real debate. Stop it.
Hello?
Are you a real debate?
Yeah.
What's your name? Yeah, see, like, weird stuff every single time. Like, why? You do know that's gonna get you banned. All right, chat, we gotta go. Fucking weird.